about to start filming this video and I noticed my nail is coming off, which it's been 2 weeks, so it's fine, but like, look how cute. And now I gotta find a new thing, Christmassy, preferably. You see my new shower curtain? I hate it, but it's not what came in the package. Like, what was on the front of the package is not what I got. I don't hate it, okay? It's fine. It's not bad. It's fine. It's fine. I was too lazy to return it, so it's what I live with now. And that is fine. I'll get another one. I had my last one for 10 years. Maybe I'll have this one for 10 years. It wasn't until we moved here. When we moved here, it started getting moldy and mildewy at the bottom. I don't know if it was mold or mildew, but it was growing no matter what we did. And I washed it at least once a week and blah, blah, blah. It's just wet in this bathroom. So we're trying to keep the bathroom. We have a dehumidifier next to my, oh, you can't see it. Okay, well, there's a dehumidifier over there so that we can put that on after we shower so that we can try to keep the mold to a minimum because it's very wet where we are. And we've had to have a few people come out a couple of times to fix the issue. Anyway, I had to get a new shower curtain. That one is not what was advertised on the packaging. I wanted a green one, or I liked the green one that was on the packaging. It had much less flowers. But it is what it is. It's here now, and I'm not gonna return it. I just have too much stuff to do. My brain is full. It's the last week of college. Hell yeah. Until the new year. And I love that for me. But also, these professors are wild. Okay, one of my professors, the last assignment is we turned in an essay last week. No, 2 weeks ago now. And they want us to revise it. So she gave it back to me. I got 100 on it with no notes. And I'm like, what am I supposed to revise? No notes. So I have to figure that out. I might just, and it says you can have it peer reviewed. So I might have my husband read it. Because it's like, it's not about anything interesting. Let's be honest. It's a college research paper. And it's about nothing interesting. So I think I'm gonna have my husband read it and tell me what I can fix. And then turn it in. Cause what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You want me to revise it, but you give me nothing to revise. Maybe I'm just asking too much. Maybe I'm just asking too much of my professor to give me things to revise when the assignment is to revise. And then I have another class that needs another essay. I did an essay for this class last week, and I'm doing another one this week. And then I have, it's online, so I have 3 discussions. It's just like that the discussions feel like they get more ridiculous as time goes on. Like, what do you mean you want me to talk about? What do you mean you want me to do a discussion and reply to 2 people when we're just talking about like how we felt about the class? I'm ready for these 2 weeks off, okay? I'm ready. Or 4 weeks off, I think I get 3 or 4 weeks off. And I'm ready. Classes are over next Wednesday. And it's about to be fan-freaking-tastic. We're gonna have a good old Christmas. Really, what I'm getting really excited to do is just like get down to the nitty-gritty and like wash my walls, like go through my clothes in my closet, go through my kids' clothes, and like clean my house, get it literally just spotless before I go back to school. Because I cannot go back to school with a house that's not spotless. I just can't do it. It's too stressful. It's too stressful. It's too stressful. It's gotta be spotless. That way I can actually sit down and concentrate and I have nothing procrastinating. Like, I use cleaning to procrastinate. my schoolwork because I would rather clean than do my schoolwork. And that's not the best. But it is what it is. I don't know if anybody else feels that way about their schoolwork. This is kind of like, it feels like a formality. Like I'm just doing it because it needs to be done. I'm not into the interesting stuff yet. I'm hoping though, I have like a poetry class coming. And I feel like that's so interesting. I mean, I'm sure it depends on the professor, but I feel like a poetry class is about to be so interesting. I love the arts. I love all of the arts. I love the writing and reading and art as in like drawing and paintings and theater. I love it all. So to be able to like jump in and really actually do it instead of taking like writing 101 is exciting. Plus I've taken writing 101 several times, so it feels crazy to me I had to take it again. Why did I have to take it again, you ask? Because my school lost my transcripts. My last school could not find my transcripts, and it took literally weeks. So then I was already halfway in this class, so they're taking my transcripts and making that extra writing class from 10 years ago my one of my extracurriculars instead of making it the writing, and then this one is going to be the writing credit. That way I get the 3 credits from the last class, but like this one I also get the 3 credits from this class. It's just frustrating. Oh my god. Because I've now taken this class 3 times. The last time I took this class, last time 5 years ago, I look like I have a sunburn. It's fine. It'll look fine once I have all my makeup done. Okay, the last time I took this class, 5-ish years ago, it was like you couldn't miss any days in class, and I was in person. I had 2 little kids and I was fine. And then I got a call the last morning of class. I was literally on my way to class. Got a call from my kids' daycare on my exam day. There's no makeups. This is the last day of class. That they have to pick him up because they think he has pink eye. He had pink eye. But I had to go back. I was like, I just need an hour to take this test. And she's like, if you're not here within an hour, then we will have to like suspend him from coming. So you can imagine that I went and I picked up my sick kid and took him to the ER. And yes, he did have pink eye. And I was pissed because I got a failing grade. I failed that course. And I did not get credit for that course because I couldn't. When I messaged the professor, they were like, no, the rules state that you have to show up for the last test. And I tried to explain, like, my kid had pink eye. I don't know anybody here because I didn't. My husband was deployed to another country. He was literally in a war country in Afghanistan. And I'm trying to like get a sob story out there so that they could like maybe feel for me and give me credit. Like, there's a time and a place to use your sob story, bro. And that was it. And nope, that professor, he did not give a shit. He was just like, sorry, there's nothing I can do. I was like, I can come in, like, let me come in with my kid. I'll come in and I will take the test and then we'll leave. That's it. And he will chill. I'll put him on the boob. He was still like just over 1. I'll put him on the boob and I can take my test because I had like 100 in that class. But he had set it up where if you missed that last test, it was like 32% or something. So if you missed that last test, then you failed. And so I failed, and he did not let me make that up. And I was like, I'll never go to in-person. I'll never go to in-person college again because that was actually insane. Actually insane that I can come to you and be like, listen, I need help. I just need a break. I'm all alone. And that professor is like, I literally don't give a shit, babe. I don't get paid enough for this. Except he didn't say babe. Anyways, this time in college has been much better. Not the best because my one professor, maybe both actually, are just not communicative enough in my opinion. I've emailed one, my English professor, I've emailed her 2 times and never gotten a response back, which is crazy to me because like their number one thing at this college is that they're there to help you, they're whatever. And she won't even email me back with answers to whatever questions or whatever. Like I turned in an assignment late. She ended up giving me full credit for it. So I'm assuming she saw when I messaged her, because I messaged her with I'm so sorry. I just got lost track of time or whatever because life is lifing. I gave her an explanation of all the stuff that was going on that week. She never emailed me back, but I got 100, so I'm assuming she saw my email. Maybe. Or she just doesn't give a shit. Maybe she just doesn't care. I don't know, but I don't like her. Because she just is not communicative when I need communication. And she's supposed to be. Okay, let me put my eyeliner on. Okay, I'm trying to get back into reading, okay? I took a little break. I read a little bit in the beginning of the year, and then when I went to Europe, I read 2 books in 2 weeks, which was usually about where I am. Oh, fuck. It's okay. A nub. It's okay. Yeah, that's usually where I am, like a book a week. It's about where I'm sitting. Book a week and a half. And so I'm trying really hard to read a chapter a day, which is way less than typical, but it's okay. Everybody has slumps, and I have so much stuff going on right now with my kids, with school, with whatever. And I'm reading Ascended. No. Alchemized. What? I want to read Ascended, but I'm reading Alchemized, and I'm almost 2 pages in. I'm like 170 pages in, and it just feels like nothing's happened still. It feels like I'm on this, it's the same thing, and like little details are little teeny tiny Easter eggs, little, really slow, and I'm not disliking it, so I'm still reading it. It's not like I'm to the point where I'm DNFing it, but I'm very much like, damn, this is taking a long time. And it's like 1,000 pages, over 1,000 pages, so I guess it makes sense that it's taking a long time. And I know a lot of people read Manacle. It's by the same person, and then she was like, a company was like, we want to write your story, but Manacle is about Harry Potter characters. I never read it. It's about Harry Potter characters, so she had to change it up to where she wasn't copywriting anything or stealing a story. She had to make it her own. And so a lot of people who read Manacle are now reading Alchemized, and they're like, it's the same thing, because it's the same thing, just a story that's her own, with her own magic system, her own whatever. And I never read it, so it's exciting. I don't feel like I'm doing a reread. A lot of people say they feel like they're doing a reread. It's very interesting. Like, there was a war, and the quote-unquote bad guys won, but I don't know if they're really bad guys yet. And she was on the good guys team, and now they're trying to pick her brain. She wasn't supposed to live, but she lived for whatever reason. Somebody helped her live. It doesn't say who yet. Of course, you're at the very beginning. It's not going to give you everything, right? And she's supposed to have like a budding romance with I forgot what his name is, but the main male character. And I can see it. There's like little things. I can see it, but nothing crazy yet. I'm not super interested yet, and it's really hard for me to not move on to the next book, because there's this Christmas murder mystery. Oh, fuck. You see that? Fucked it up. There's this Christmas murder mystery I want to get. I got it for free at Barnes & Noble. I like used my points, and I think it was like $5, so I got it for free. And I really want to read that before Christmas. I really love murder mysteries, so I really want to read that before Christmas. But I feel like if I don't finish this book, I'm not going to finish it. You know? If I don't read it, if I don't finish it, it's just not going to happen. So I need to finish it, and then I can move on with my life. in the best way. I also do want to read Ascended. I heard it's fan-fucking-tastic, amazing, a fan favorite, absolutely wonderful. Also, Quicksilver, I did not have an interest in it when it came out, but now the second one came out, Brimstone, and it's so popular. I'm like, okay, maybe I should give into the popularity. Maybe I should go ahead and read it. But I'm like, I'm in a rabbit hole because I also want to read Carl, Dungeon Crawler Carl. I started it, but then I didn't finish it. It's very much not usually up my alley of what I'm reading. And maybe that's what's so exciting about it. It's a very much Dungeons and Dragon-y type read. And, but I'm like, I really like it. I started it and then I stopped it for whatever reason. I don't remember, but I really want to finish that too. So it's like an overwhelming amount of books that I'm trying to read right now. On top of going to school, on top of my kids, on top of I'm writing my own book, which is equally as exciting and nerve-wracking. And I've gotten to a part in my book that's like big, and it's intimidating to write. Big parts. It's not like reading a book, you know? When you're writing a book, the big parts feel like when you're reading a book, you're like, I want to get to the next part, I want to get to the next part, I want to get to the next part when you're enjoying it, right? When you're writing a book and all the pressure is on you to like write the big part big, write it good, write it well. It's like anticipating it coming is like, I want to get there, but I don't want to get there. And I'm trying to remember that, like, what my husband said to me is, because I was like, how do people make their stories like mesh? Like, I'm just writing, getting it out of my head, right? The most important thing is just get the story down. I'm like, but then there's like parts that are missing pieces, and he's like, you go back and you revise. That's what revision is for. You go back and you piece all the things together and you put the Easter eggs where they need to go and you read through it 100 times. And I'm like, damn, you are right. That is, I just need to get the story on paper and then you read through it. And if it's not giving you what you want it to give you, you change it. Simple, right? But intimidating. I'm intimidated as hell. Okay, let me put these lashes on. It's really hard to not get right here with the mirror, so hold on. Okay. These are not my favorite eyelashes. I said that last time I wore them too. Oh, I'm stuck. But I'm running out. And I don't want to buy any. I'm hoping I get some for Christmas. I'm trying to wait till after Christmas. And if I don't get any, then I'll go buy some. But I usually buy them in bulk, and I've never worn ones like this. Oh my god, I'm so stuck together. I never really wear ones like this that are like, you know how you see them? Up, down, up, down. I usually wear them that are like, just not so stark of a difference. They're just wispy, not like this. And I thought I would try something different, but I bought too many. So here we are. Okay, let's do the lip. I think I'm gonna do brown today. I have red pants on and I just don't feel like being matchy-matchy. So I think I'm gonna do brown today. Actually, I know I'm gonna do brown today. I have a neutral lip. Oh, I kind of fucked that one up. It's not like the straightest line I've ever seen. Hold on. Okay. I accidentally drew on my mirror though, so I have to clean that up. I'll do that later. Do you guys watch the Mormon show? Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? That shit is just sucks me in. I watched the whole thing in 2.5 seconds. And then I just watched the reunion today. It literally came out today and I worked out and watched it at the same time. And honestly, why did they do that? The reunion wasn't good. Not because of the people who were on the show. Because, like, the way that they edited it, they just did, like, nothing. It was, like, nothing. It was just a weird edit. And I was on TikTok earlier, and everybody's upset about it. about the way it was edited, including the people who were on it. I might take this off. Actually, I don't think I like it with the black top. I think I want, let me see. Okay, hold on, wait. Let me put some sparkle fixes everything. If not, I'm gonna do the lighter brown because I really, really don't feel like doing red today. Oh, fuck, it's fine. I don't like the brown with the black. I'm gonna do the one that is a little bit more nudie to my color. Hold on. This one is a little more neutral to my skin tone and my lip color. I think because it's so gloomy outside today. And then I'm also wearing black, that this will end up looking better. So let's see. It's like just a little bit more brown than my skin color, which is like a little bit more red than that. Which I wish, I want to like go back to the store and get more colors, but because they were like sold out of almost everything when I went. But I'm really trying to wait to give my husband options for Christmas. So if I go back and buy stuff, then he doesn't have any options for Christmas presents. I specifically asked for lip stuff because I'm obsessed. Since I got my lips done, I am obsessed. I didn't really like the way doing my lips looked before. Just because my lips were super thin and I didn't find it attractive. I rather just leave my lips plain. It didn't look right. And then I got them plumped up a little. I have one syringe of lip filler. And I feel like $1 million. Anybody who thinks that they might want fuller lips, I would highly recommend finding somebody you like and getting lip filler. One of my best friends did it. She loved it. She got half a syringe, but she had bigger lips than I did. And she's not as dramatic as I am. So, but she loved it so much that I was like, maybe I should do it. I've always kind of been wondering, and I love it. I highly recommend. I went to a really wonderful lady, like a family-owned esthetician place. Her and her daughters. She was amazing. Look at that. She was amazing. Her daughters are really awesome. I do have to say, look into the products that they're using because I had a little bit of allergic reaction to the numbing cream that they put on me, and I didn't like. She was like, we're gonna put this on you, and I was like, okay. I didn't like think about it. I knew I was allergic to the cream actually, and after I got it and I went to the ER and I had all this stuff and they gave me antibiotic, they thought I was having a reaction to the actual filler, but it's still in my lip, so obviously it wasn't. But anyways, after all of that, I had the smart idea to call them and be like, hey, I had a reaction. And they said typically people have, if they're gonna have a reaction, it's to the numbing cream. And I was like, oh, well, what's in the numbing cream? As soon as she sent me what is in the numbing cream, I was like, I'm allergic to that. Of course I'm gonna have a reaction. It's my fault. So just make sure. Just make sure that you're looking into that before. That way you can get a different numbing cream, which is what I will be doing next time. Anyways, this is my look today. I think I'm gonna go matte. I think I like it matte. It's really pretty. I really like it. This is my outfit. I don't think I'm gonna change I did a super light workout this morning. I didn't even break a sweat. I did stretching and 10,000 steps. And I don't feel bad. My back fucking hurts today. I don't know why. But anyways, beautiful people, we're going to have a beautiful day. It's going to be wonderful. Good luck in your endeavors this week. It's the 4th day of Christmas. I hope you're doing a Christmas activity today.